cares? Guys, stop. Number one, the sales leader doesn't know how to be a sales leader. Got a sucky attitude.
Great salesperson was hitting their numbers. Management thought, okay, you know what? Let's make him sales leader. Sometimes the best thing I can do for you is not be in the same room as you. The number of coffee requests or pitch decks or white papers they get is so overwhelming.
We used to DHL our pitch deck. What is the one thing I can help you with? Think deeply, be different.
This 30-page came out, all the C-levels. And I would say, I can give you a summary of it in 15 minutes, and I want to get your thoughts in the next 15 minutes. 95% hit rate.
Are you able to keep an upbeat attitude despite evidence to the contrary? You didn't give them the reason to get back to you. You know why they're not talking to you? Because you didn't do a good enough job.
They can go on this path of self-discovery and self-improvement. Now we have to swing the pendulum of this in the whole growth problem, wherein now we assume the founder has worked with Ned, is in perfect shape, literally in mindset and in health. I'm sure you're going to make them run and not. Now you go to the other side of it. And we talk about very quickly let's say there is a sales team problem. What are the top 3 sales problems, that sales team problem or salespeople problem that you're looking at, and then we'll go step by step into that. Let's talk.
Number one, the sales leader doesn't know how to be a sales leader. It's the number one problem. So many salespeople sell a lot and they're like, do you want to manage the sales team? Yeah. They don't know how to be a leader.
Yep.
It's hard.
Number 1. Number 2.
Coming back to my extreme ownership, a salesperson who still complains about the product. That is the number. If I meet a salesperson who complains about the product, I'm going to say, limited interest in what they have to say. I have limited interest in what to say. We have to have people who understand there is a benefit from every product. Because if there's not, it doesn't exist. Let's be clear. So number 2 problem is salespeople who don't understand that we don't sell features, we only sell benefits.
Okay, done.
Number 3? Yeah, the attitude sucks. I just got a sucky attitude.
Okay. Now let's go and now let's start to fix all of this.
Okay.
Sales leader, great salesperson was hitting their numbers. Management thought, okay, you know what? Let's make him sales leader.
Yep.
Talk to us. How do you identify this challenge exists today?
Sure. So I think I mentioned at the beginning the Steve Jobs point of view. You don't hire great people and tell them what to do. You hire great people and hear what they want to do.
Yeah.
And you're a great sales leader. Well, your job. And salespeople, you know what they have? They want one thing and they have one thing. They have ego and they want money. Give them the opportunity to show how great they are. If you're a sales leader and you have a big deal, give it to them. Any sales team that has no commission, I have no interest in you. You're on the wrong path. You must pay commission. Full stop, no interest. Any great salesperson will leave. I won't work for you. Nobody great will work for you. Full stop. Good people will, great people won't. But as a sales leader, your job is to get out of their way, to give them space. And if you realize really quickly that given space, they have a sucky attitude, they're feature sellers, then you sack them and move on. And the other thing you must do as a sales leader is keep all the other crap away. The admin, the this, the that. Make it easy for them. Everything's easy. You know what they should be doing all day long? Sales meetings. Give them the opportunity to be great at sales. And if you are a sales leader, share ideas. You know what you should not do as a sales leader? Have a Monday meeting where you said, hey, did you hit your target? I know it's in the CRM. Why would I? You know what you do? You have a Monday meeting when you're like, how can I help you? How can we sell more? How can I help you make more money? That's a question you ask. How do I help you make more money?
Yep. And it is sales leaders out there, you should absolutely, listen to this. Part 2, because, we have to keep moving on this. Part 2 is, and you've talked about this, feature selling. And I'll tell you one problem that it is also creating is, and I sit with pretty senior banking folks all the time. Been lucky because of DigiJanus and, the relationships I built, I have this access now. And what they tell me is they're overwhelmed. The number of coffee requests or pitch decks or white papers they get is so overwhelming. They have no way of figuring out which firm is good, because there are so many, as we talked about, so many Me Too firms, limited differentiation. All of them are sending white paper. All of them know somebody who has referred them. All of them want to drink coffee. One guy said, if I drink all the coffee requests that I get, I will launch to moon just by drinking that much coffee. So now this feature selling is definitely a problem because it is a two-dimensional problem. The client is overwhelmed and your growth is not.
Sure.
And because the client is overwhelmed, your growth, how will you fix that?
100%. So actually, I was on I love LinkedIn, and I was on a LinkedIn webinar with a guy who has 1 million LinkedIn followers, and he said the same. Why would I respond to a request? Hey, do you have 15 minutes to chat and have a coffee? No, they don't know you. What value are you bringing? So, and he talked about it very clearly. How do we change this? Here's a white paper. Hey, I have all these new wealth tech features. I have a next best action feature, and I have fractional equities, and I have this. No one cares. Guys, stop. Here's how you do it. Give, ask. So I like frameworks. What do I mean? Give value. So I'll give you an example of what we did to get in front of a client. I went to look at their current wealth tech product, and we did about a day's work to analyze it. I did, you know what Loom is, to do a little video to explain. And I put up their screens and went, hi guys, I thought I'd just give you a 5-minute free feeling. We're Bamboo, we build wealth techs, and we'd love just to give you our thoughts on what you've built and some ideas that you can take away to use yourself. So here we go. And we really thought deeply about them. Like this was no Bamboo pitching. We never once pitched. And we said, there we go, that's for you. Left it. The second thing is, so we gave value. I don't want a white paper about your thoughts about the state of the wealth tech industry. Come on, guys. Like, I know it's valuable. Or, we saw what they were doing, i.e., hey, they just launched a new something. Great, congrats. Send them old school. Send them a basket of flowers because they launched something. Do something different. You know the thing we used to do? We used to DHL our pitch deck. Have you ever thrown away a DHL package in your life?
Oh, I've done that, by the way.
Of course. It's killer, right? You know, the bar to emailing your pitch deck is so low. It's so low. So everyone steps over it. That's what the second thing is praise, give praise. So whether it's on LinkedIn or in your marketing, hey, I saw you guys just launched this. Hey, I saw you got promoted. Hey, I saw you posted on LinkedIn. I commented. Show with praise what you've done, right? And then the last thing is ask. Hey, I'm a small startup. I want you to give me some advice. I would love to work with you guys, but this is about you. Can I ask advice? What is the one thing I can help you with? And if I can, and I always write this, if I can, I can. If I can't, I can't. Last thing. And then that's the three things. Give value, give praise, ask. And the last thing is create amazing lead magnets. If you don't know what a lead magnet is, it is a piece of content that's valuable. So for me personally, at Bamboo, we had a wealth tech news show. You had a newsletter. You know what I called it, if you remember? So I used to call it Wealth Tech Wednesdays. And the first line was always, Wealth Tech sucks.
Yeah.
And here's my idea how to fix it. No pitching. Now, today, for my business, I have a YouTube with learn sales, do sales. I have my link. If you just bombard them with free value, praise, and ask for a bit of advice, they're like, I wonder what he'll give me if I meet this dude. That was all for free.
Yeah.
Think deeply, be different. I actually posted this morning because, I love to run. I wrote a LinkedIn post about inhabit the place that other people won't. You want to be great at something? Don't be sending them crappy coffee requests.
Yeah. Yeah, and it is great advice. And, in a world, pre-chat GPT world, so when I was at Symphony and suddenly I was building this wealth tech, I had to now go out to meet with these C-level people. And I'd only done a few meetings. When I was at Thomson, I was not involved in these meetings because I was too junior. And, I found a great way. This is pre-chat GPT, guys. I don't know if it will work. So what happened is every single consultant comes up with this white paper, which is like 30 pages.
No one reads it.
CityWire will come out with a report. Everybody comes up. I used to read them and I used to take an angle on it and take a summary.
So good. So good.
You wouldn't believe how well it works. So I would say to people, this page came out, this 30 page came out, all the C-levels. And I would say, I can give you a summary of it in 15 minutes. And I want to get your thoughts in the next 15 minutes. Would you meet me? 100, I think 95% hit rate. So I don't want to
You know why? Because you did the work. You The bar to what you did was high. You read a 30-page report. I'm sure you wrote a little summary of it. You said, here's my initial thoughts. I can give you some more thoughts. You did
Let's talk about, you said bad attitude. Now, this is being watched by the salesperson.
Sure.
Tell a salesperson what is perceived as bad attitude and how to fix it. We have to get them self-aware.
I get it.
Now, let's answer the question.
Are you able, and this is a framework from Alex Hormozy, if you're a salesperson, you don't know Alex Hormozy, you don't really know sales. Are you able to keep an upbeat attitude despite evidence to the contrary? I love this framework. Sales is sold by people you like and trust. I don't like a grumpy person. Most people don't like a grumpy person. Stuff goes wrong all day in a fintech. Are you able to keep a positive, upbeat attitude despite evidence to the contrary? I don't care if you think the product isn't good enough. Like, I do not. What is a bad attitude? Oh, this bank didn't get back to me. Sorry, that's on you. You know why it's on you? You didn't give them the reason to get back to you. That's not their fault. A bad attitude is when you blame the product, the client, the weather, the fact you stayed out last night. I have no interest in any of that. I'm a very kind, caring person. I love salespeople. What I want to hear is, what can I do better to make a client want to talk to me? You know why they're not talking to you? Because you didn't do a good enough job.
In that camera.
You know why they're not talking to you? Because you didn't do a good enough job. Straight up. Like, it's never the client. It's never, even if you're a founder, it's never the VC. It's never the product. You have to have the ability to understand that any delay in making a sale or not getting a sale is on you completely. And by the way, if you don't get a sale for good reasons, like it wasn't the right product, smile, say thank you, and move on. I don't want to hear you complaining that client didn't want it. It's on you.
Ned, thank you so much for being so candid. I think candid, correct, to the point feedback is the blessing most people don't have in this environment. Now, great. I will leave it to the execs and to the salespeople to figure out where they are in this whole journey, and hopefully they find some good answers out of it, and they can go on this path of self discovery and self improvement. Great answer.
Thank you.
But we are not done yet.
All good.
Part 4 coming up after this. Thank you guys for joining in. Part 4 is a surprise. Come in, check in. It is a new part that we've added. Let's go.